Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'll be sharing an effective technique to help you deal with a common issue many orchid growers face: yellowing leaves. As you can see, the roots have started to rot and the flower spike has completely dried out. The leaves have turned yellow and begun to rot, while a significant portion of the roots have become dry and brittle. The first step is to deal with the yellowing and rotting leaves. These damaged parts not only weaken the plant, but also increase the risk of fungal infections if left untreated. We'll carefully remove the affected leaves to prevent further spread and to help the orchid focus its energy on healthy growth. Let's start by cutting open the outer plastic pod to check the condition of the root system inside. Some of the roots have turned black, indicating rot, while others are completely dried out and brittle. These non-functional roots can no longer absorb water or nutrients, and they need to be removed to prevent further stress on the plant. I'll start by removing all of the old moss medium that has been surrounding the roots for a long time. Over time, this moss becomes compacted and begins to decompose, which reduces ventilation and holds too much moisture around the roots. That kind of environment can easily lead to root rot and fungal problems if not addressed. By replacing it entirely with fresh, clean sphagnum moss, I'm giving the orchid a fresh start in a cleaner, more balanced growing medium. This also gives me a clear view of the root system, allowing me to examine every section for signs of decay, damage, or disease. If these unhealthy roots are left untreated, they can slow down or even block the development of new root growth. That's why I'm going to carefully trim away all the damaged, rotting, or dried out roots. By removing these non-viable sections, the plant can redirect its energy and nutrients toward producing fresh, healthy roots that are capable of absorbing water and minerals efficiently. Trimming away old and weakened roots doesn't just lighten the load for the plant, it also stimulates stronger root development. These new roots will play a critical role in helping the orchid recover more quickly and adjust better to the fresh growing medium after repotting. Next, I'll rinse the plant under running water. After trimming away the damaged roots, it's important to wash the entire plant thoroughly to remove any remaining bits of the old medium, dust, or organic residue. This step helps ensure that the roots and crown are completely clean before repotting. Let's use a soft cloth to gently dry the plant. Now, I'll prepare the baking soda. Baking soda is a mild, natural antifungal agent that can help disinfect the roots and prevent further infections. To make the solution, I'll dissolve about 1 teaspoon of baking soda in a liter of clean water, stirring until it's fully mixed. Pour 1,000 milliliters of water. Soak it for 20 minutes. Next, prepare 1 onion bulb. I'll peel off the outer layers, then crush or finely chop the bulb to release its beneficial juices. Onions contain natural antibacterial and antifungal compounds, which can help protect the plant from harmful pathogens during the recovery process. We'll give the onion a quick rinse because I noticed some mold on the outer skin. Washing it under clean running water will help remove any surface contaminants before we use it to prepare the natural solution. Next, I'll chop the onion skin into small pieces. Although we usually discard the outer layers, the skin itself contains natural compounds with antifungal and antibacterial properties. By cutting it into smaller pieces, we can help release these beneficial elements more effectively when soaking or boiling them to make the solution. Pour 500 milliliters of warm water. Soak it for 30 minutes. After about 20 minutes, we'll give the solution a good stir. Now, place the plant into the solution and let it soak. Make sure the roots are fully submerged so that the entire root system can benefit from the antifungal and antibacterial properties of the mixture. After soaking for about 30 minutes, we'll take the plant out of the solution. After 30 minutes, we'll stir the mixture thoroughly. Then, we'll strain it through a fine sieve to remove any solid pieces. This gives us a clean liquid extract that's ready to be used as a natural disinfectant for the orchid. Now, we'll use 3 B1 vitamin tablets. Vitamin B1 is known to support root development and reduce transplant shock in orchids and other plants. Pour 500 milliliters of water. Place the plant into the solution to soak. Since the wounds on the roots are still fresh, the nutrients extracted from the onion peel and the vitamin B1 will be more easily absorbed. This soaking process allows the active compounds to penetrate directly into the exposed tissues, helping to disinfect, promote healing, and encourage new root development during this critical recovery stage. Soak it for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes of soaking, we'll take the plant out of the solution and let it drain thoroughly. Next, we'll use ground cinnamon to treat the freshly cut root wounds. Cinnamon is a powerful natural antifungal and antibacterial agent, commonly used by orchid growers to prevent infection after pruning. When roots are cut or trimmed, the exposed areas are especially vulnerable to bacterial and fungal attacks. By dusting these open wounds with a thin layer of cinnamon powder, we create a protective barrier that helps seal the cut surface, prevents harmful microorganisms from entering, and speeds up the drying process. This step is simple, but highly effective in reducing the risk of rot and ensuring a cleaner, healthier environment for the orchid to recover and begin growing new roots. We'll now use the solution made from onion peel and vitamin B1 to soak the pine bark. This step allows the nutrients and natural antibacterial compounds to penetrate the bark before we use it as a growing medium. After one day, once the orchid has dried completely and the pine bark has fully absorbed the solution, we'll take everything out and begin repotting. At this stage, the roots are dry and ready, and the bark is clean, hydrated, and enriched with natural nutrients and protective compounds. This creates the ideal environment for the plant to settle in, minimizing transplant shock and encouraging healthy new root growth. After that, we'll add a top layer of sphagnum moss. This moss layer helps retain surface moisture, creating a humid microclimate around the base of the plant. It also protects any exposed roots from drying out too quickly, especially during the early recovery phase. Make sure to apply the moss loosely, not too tightly packed, so that air can still circulate and prevent excess moisture buildup. Now we're going to use the solution made from onion and vitamin B1 to gently wipe down the orchid leaves. This might seem like a small step, but it actually plays a really important role in the plant's recovery and growth. Onion contains natural sulfur compounds and antioxidants, and when combined with vitamin B1, which helps reduce stress and boost cell function, it becomes a kind of gentle tonic for the leaves. When we wipe the top side of the leaves, it helps to unclog the stomata, the tiny pores the plant uses for gas exchange. Clean undersides make it easier for the plant to release excess moisture and regulate its internal temperature. And it's best to do this either in the early morning or late in the day. That way, the leaf surface has time to absorb the nutrients without being exposed to strong sunlight, which can cause burns or stress. After about 4 weeks, the plant has started to grow a small, healthy green leaf. It's a clear sign that the orchid is responding well to the care we've given it. The root system has also started to show new growth, with a few fresh green root tips beginning to emerge. Seeing this kind of root development is a great indicator that the orchid is bouncing back and settling well into its new environment. Let's give the plant just a bit of moisture. At this stage, it doesn't need heavy watering, just enough to keep the environment slightly humid. After 2 months, the leaf has grown noticeably larger and looks strong and healthy. The color is rich, the texture is firm, and there's no sign of stress or damage. The roots are now a vibrant green and look strong and healthy. This bright coloration means they're actively absorbing moisture and nutrients, which is exactly what we want to see at this stage. And that's it for today's Orchid Care Update. Thanks so much for watching and joining me on this journey to healthier, stronger plants. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a tip. Drop a comment below to share your own orchid stories or questions. I love hearing from you.